How do you do? Storyteller here, out with the Reaper. Say hi. Or don't, that's fine. But we're out here in the woods. It's Barkhamsted Woods, and we're investigating an old Indian settlement. I'll talk more about it later, but it's called the Barkhamsted Lighthouse. So more when we get to the next spot. We're just taking a break on the mountainside. So we are at the top, I think the top of the mountain, and there's this lovely sheer drop to death right over there. So that's nice, but it's beautiful up here. Okay, so I don't know much about this, but maybe Reaper would be willing to explain. This is what they called the charcoal kilns, and they were places where they would burn wood to turn it into charcoal, where they would store it for later use, question mark. But according to the sign, right about up there is where they used to stack it and burn it, so that's interesting. Okay, so this is what is known as one of the dozen cellar holes on this side of the mountain. You can see the sign here. Yeah, I don't know. What were they used for? I have no idea. But cellars, I guess? Were these houses or storerooms?
See the picture of the house on top of the stone?
No, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay, so this was a house site, apparently. I'm kind of dumb.
Foundation.
Okay, foundation of a house right here. What depicts as a log cabin, quite possibly. So yeah, that's interesting. And then over here we have a stone quarry, another thing which I have no idea what it is, but they were chipping rocks away, and I'll show you on one of these over here. Sorry if the camera's a little bit shaky, I am not professional. Let's see. But I don't know how well you can see, but in these rocks there's grooves here, and that's where they would drill down into so they could chisel apart the rocks. On this one there's a really good one you can see. And they would drill down into the rock and then chisel it apart, so that would be a stone block right there. Reaper suggested probably for building materials. Now this is an interesting site. This is the grindstone. This is where the women or whoever would come down with seeds or corn, and they would come to this rock here, which you can see is all smooth and worn. They would take a rock and they would grind the corn or the seeds into flour, which they would use to bake. But you can see the grooves where it's been used, and the sign says it's been used for countless hours, but not even moss is growing on this spot. It's so smooth. So yeah, that's interesting to me. Okay, we have something a bit more cliche here. We have what we appear to have is an ancient Indian burial ground. That's right, you heard me. According to the sign, each of these rocks here represents a headstone. You can see some of them are intentionally jutted up out of the ground. And according to the sign, there's at least 50 here, but according to the natives, there's well over 100 here. So, yeah, ancient burial ground. Oh, there's a good one there. Sticking right up. Lovely old headstone. So yeah, that's not creepy.